This K-pop concert has ruined children's lives forever. Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Today we're going to be talking about one of the craziest things I've seen on the internet since the Glasgow Willy Wonka experience. The similarities between these two are kind of scary. Except this time it has taken place in Ireland, in Belfast, and it's all centered around K-pop. Now, for people that don't know what K-pop is, it basically means Korean pop. It's a genre of music, and it's definitely blew up in recent years globally. I believe it first originated in South Korea within the early 1990s, and now it has grown into a multi-billion genre. Like, so many people listen to this music, it's mental. And because of the artists within K-pop's global success, this has allowed for a lot of tribute acts to make money, you know, just replicating the songs in different countries that these K-pop bands may not go to, such as the UK and Ireland. And one of those tours that was announced to be playing in Belfast on the 19th of February was K-pop Forever Tribute. So in the name, you can kind of tell what it is. It's a tribute to K-pop. Like, the best K-pop songs, this tribute band are going to play them. It's very kind of clear. If this was called Ed Sheeran Tribute, you would know that Ed Sheeran wouldn't be there because it says tribute in the title. Sorry, I know I'm over-explaining this, but this becomes very relevant later on why I am. Now, here is the marketing photo they've also been using, you know, just to spread the word on advertisements. Now, I definitely think this appeals to all ages, you know, like children can go, but also parents. It's animated, it's bright, you know, obviously this is going to catch a child's eye, and a child might be, you know, asking their parents if they can buy tickets for it. But again, it's a K-pop tribute. And if you wanted another assurance of that, all you would have to do is just scroll down on the arena, the SSA Arena's website where this will be taking place, to read the description of the event. K-pop Forever is coming to the SSA Arena Belfast. Immerse yourself in the worldwide phenomenon that is K-pop with this truly one-of-a-kind all-action concert featuring all live performances of smash hits including Blackpink, BTS, Twice, Soda Pop, Golden, and many more. This is the ultimate non-stop party for all ages. K-pop Forever will take audiences on a journey that they will never forget, with 4 epic live vocalists accompanied by 4 world-class dancers amidst a background of eye-popping lighting and effects with breathtaking choreography, plus songs inspired by the record-breaking film K-pop Demon Hunters. This spectacular is not one to be missed. So again, I don't even think you really needed to read the description. The title basically says it all. But if you wanted a little bit more information, it is there for you. You know, they've done that so that you are just, you know, everyone's on the same page here. We all know what we're getting into buying tickets for this. Now, because of the marketing around this event, it is actually sold out, and the actual production is meant to be a low budget production, but because of the demand for it, they've actually upgraded to arena shows, and now I believe they've got a full like UK tour and Ireland tour all sold out in arenas. So very clearly a lot of parents looked at this and went, oh, my daughters will enjoy this. I've read what this is about. This is going to be one of the best nights of their life. Or is it? Now, if I was part of the cast, I would just be really happy. I would be surprised, but it would be a welcome surprise. You know, you're going to be able to showcase your talents in front of a lot more people that really want to be in the arena. Or do they? As this is where the problems start to arise. Now, as the day of this concert arrived and the parents were sitting down and the performance was starting, many parents started storming out in anger and being very annoyed, and a lot of them actually taking straight to TikTok to talk about how terrible this is. Now, we're going to see all of those videos, but I feel like I need to make you aware of why they were angry first. Now, the parents that booked the tickets for their children were thinking they were buying tickets to see the actual K-pop Demon Hunters on stage. Now, for anybody that doesn't know what K-pop Demon Hunters is, it's a Netflix animated film that came out last year in 2025, and it basically follows a girl K-pop group that use their music and their magical abilities to defeat demons, kind of says it in the title. Now, this is a multi-million pound movie, and nowhere in the title or in the description did it say that the actual K-pop Demon Hunters would be turning up. And this is the sole reason why many mothers said this is the worst day of their child's life. Now, let's have a look at some footage from the event. And the crowd goes mild. The crowd goes mild. I'm just creased that all of these like parents have booked tickets for their young children to see some tribute K-pop band do a lot of songs from K-pop. Bearing in mind, some of the K-pop songs are pretty, you know, I guess explicit. Some of them aren't, but some of them definitely are. I really wish I could have been a fly on the wall in this situation and just seen the looks on all the audience faces when the first song started playing and all the dancers started coming out. And all of the parents realized, oh, this is nothing like the K-pop Demon Hunters movie. I've made a terrible mistake. I just think this is hilarious. Sorry. I'm so sorry to anyone that did book this and was mistaken. But this is just hilarious if you didn't do that. Now let's have a look at some of the parents that have complained, because there has been so many TikToks from them.
It's not a K-pop concert. Oh my goodness, are you sleeping?
Yeah, no. I'm going to get my wee girl in my leave here in a second. Put a complaint in at that desk.
That is disgusting, isn't it?
No.
Sorry, why would your first thought be when you're leaving the concert to film this for TikTok? Like, why? Also, the other woman said she was going to complain at the desk. It literally said it was a K-pop tribute act. If you read the description, it said they were going to do the most popular songs from the genre of K-pop, not from K-pop Demon Hunters. What do you want, the animated people to come to life? I love that she's also put on screen recording of other disappointed customers. It's not just me, okay?
Name and number.
That is actually, you're in hot pot.
What is this? A Snapchat?
So there you go, it's just like, Mummy, I think this is just for adults. It's actually for
K-pop, obviously they know, but then it's K-pop for like older teenagers.
But I never knew about that. I never
I
knew.
only found out about it.
See, love, and I'm not trying to be, you know, kind of, you know, sarcastic here. I am. That's why you read the description of shows. If you're kind of on the fence about it and you don't know what it's going to be about, read the description. You know, they're not trying to trick anyone here. It's not like they've went, okay, we're going to reenact K-pop Demon Hunters. Bang! I've got me bloody boobs out. Ha ha, children. Ha ha. Because that would be weird. I don't know how you can't look at the website. And I don't know if it's because I'm looking at it in hindsight, but I feel like if I'm going to book tickets for a show and it's not too clear what it could be about, I'm going to read about it before I pay my money to buy the tickets.
Today, because I was up shopping in Belfast, my friend's wee girl is 16, and she was talking about capside, and my other wee girl Laura was like,
I'm fuming, I'm shaking, I'm actually shaking.
Yeah.
They were so excited. I like their hair purple and everything. Shaking.
You're shaking. What, you're shaking because the tribute act played a Blackpink song? Ooh, shiver me timbers. Why would you dye the poor girl's hair pink if you didn't even know what the event was, man? If I'm gonna dye my daughter's hair pink, I at least want to make sure that I know what I'm turning up to. To be fair, guys, this actually reminds me of when I booked to see Eminem, you know, Slim Shady, and it was actually the chocolate M&Ms on stage. I was devastated, genuinely. If TikTok was around then, oh, I would have got a piece of my mind.
Guys, if you're going to K-pop, do not go to K-pop. It's an absolute scam. Sell your ticket, and it's an absolute more like a show. It is disgusting, and it's a pure rave.
I mean, that is an awfully big word to use, love, that it's a scam. How can K-pop be a scam? That's like going, oh God, I booked tickets for a rap concert and all they did was bloody rap. I thought they were folding tortillas, man, not using their words. What? You can't call it a scam. How can you, like, it doesn't make grammatical sense. How can K-pop be a scam? Don't go to K-pop. Like, what, so don't go to any concert that involves music from the genre? I don't think this woman understands that K-pop is a genre. You know, I do think we have a response for her later on in the video, but I think that she thinks K-pop is just one band or one person, possibly. I'm not too sure. I'm really not or maybe she just thinks K-pop is the Netflix show. It is very hard to understand the inner workings of this person's mind. I don't think anybody will. I feel like we need to take her mind in for studying.
It's false advertisement. It's an absolute joke.
No, it's not.
Literally, everybody is leaving. They're crying their eyes out. All the kids are crying their eyes out. Fucking even the staff are so disappointed. Like, they can't believe it. Can't get over it.
She's saying everybody's leaving, but she's not showing anybody leaving. Like, I did see a lot of people leaving, but I don't think everybody left. Also, what annoys me most about this video, this person only sees things from their point of view. So they're just really angry and they want to tell everybody about it because they believe that their emotions and feelings are the only things that matter in this situation. But if you did just take a step back, have a look at the website and realize that you may have made a mistake, and you actually making this video could cause a lot of harm to the people on stage. You know, the people that have worked for months, you know, if not years in their careers to reach this stage, and now they've got a bit of a break and they're doing exactly what they advertise, and you're saying it's a scam and that it's crap and that it's making the kids cry. Have a little thought for someone else other than yourself. This is what annoys me, because those people on stage haven't done anything wrong. They've just done what they said they were gonna do. Like, if I was gonna go on tour, okay, and I specifically said to everybody, all I'm doing on tour is smashing eggs. I'm just going to smash eggs. I'm not doing anything else. I get to that arena and I smash those eggs and people walk out. That's not fair. You knew what you signed up for. I said I'd be smashing the eggs and I signed up to this. What I did, I can't speak anymore. I'm making no sense. You know what I mean though? It's like if you ask someone for like, you know, some toast with butter. They make it, they spread that butter well. And then it comes to you and you go, well, what the this? Oh God, man. Okay, now this woman has actually made like 8 or 9 videos after the concert, so before we look at anybody else, let's take a look at her responses to people responding to her.
Speaking for a lot of people, whenever we bought them tickets, we thought we were going to K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it was targeted wrong, which fair play, because they got sold out concerts, like fair play to them. I didn't know they existed, whoever they were, like them Korean dancers. Obviously, that's just me being stupid.
Could you not just admit that it's your fault? Like, just say, yeah, sorry, like, I was really kind of, you know, out of touch with that video that I made. This is totally on me. I can't believe that, you know, I signed up for this. What I think is giving people a lot of, you know, grace that they're actually in the right is loads of other people got it wrong as well, so they're all thinking, oh, well, surely all of us can't be wrong. Yes, you can.
Like, we were going to see the Demon Hunters. Like, I don't watch K-pop. Obviously, I don't watch K-pop. The kids do. And we seen this and we were like, boom, this will be brilliant. This will be brilliant to take them to. Everybody there, I think, thought they were going to watch, like, K-pop Demon Hunters. A lot of people, because all the kids were dressed up in roomy outfits. Like, we've dyed the girls' hair purple, we put the purple plots in, we went all out. Everybody went all out, done up the whole costumes. Now, if we thought we were going to go and watch Koreans dance, we wouldn't have done that.
But you've said that you were going to go to a K-pop concert. So who do you want to be on stage dancing? Like, realistically, like, what were you actually expecting the show was going to be? Like a reenactment, like an on-screen adaptation of K-pop Demon Hunters? If it was going to be that, surely they would have made more a thing of the K-pop Demon Hunters thing. They didn't show any of that. I actually believe that the animated characters they showed weren't from the show, were they? I don't know. They didn't look similar. They were just animated, so I don't know if that threw them off.
We would have done that, so we were all under the same illusion. Oh, I believe that apparently K-pop made an appearance in the second half. They should have done that in the first half, the very first second, because all the kids leaving and they were crying their eyes out. The parents were raging. Everybody was leaving in the first half. So if they had done that at the start.
Oh, thanks, love. Thank you. You know, they should have brought you on as a producer. Now we think about it, you know, they missed a trick there. As soon as they got upgraded to the arena shows, they should have given you a call, though. You know, because obviously you know best, you know, not the people that do this as a job. No, you're right, love, you're right. You're totally in the right there.
Actually gives a damn. Like, so what if you read a description wrong? So what if you...
Oh, the internet got her. The internet has got to her. Oh, so what if I read a description wrong? What's the point anyway, you know what I'm saying? Why does everybody give a anyway? It's not like I've been complaining about it on the internet. He's finally given up. This is increase. Wait, sorry, love. It looks like you've taken your kids to Burger King. But did you see the Burger King? Or was it... Wait, are you telling me that the Burger King was not... You better have walked them kids out, love. Do what you say on the sign outdoor. That's my motto. I want to see the Burger King right here in all his flesh.
And you didn't get it. Like, literally, that poster was falsely advertised because it looked like it was the Demon Hunters and it was cartoons.
But again, it's a tribute. It's going to look like something from K-pop because it's a tribute. If there was, you know, a Bruce Springsteen or Elvis. Elvis is the best example. Elvis tribute acts look very much like Elvis because that's the point. A tribute act is going to look like something that is popular within K-pop.
I went to Belfast to see K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my God, how
and
many
unfortunately, we didn't see K-pop Demon Hunters, but we did go to Sephora, so the trip was worth it, okay?
Love, I don't want to see an unboxing. Right. I'm not invested anymore. You've lost my trust, love. Okay, I feel like we need to have a look at some other people now.
K-pop and the Odyssey should be ashamed of themselves. I am so annoyed. Both my girls' first ever concert and it was the worst experience.
What? It was your girl's first concert and you made them cry, love? That's not good. That's not fair. Those girls shouldn't be crying at the first concert. I love that she started that off by saying K-pop should be ashamed. Should it? For what? For being so insanely successful that people want to be a tribute to it and show off its greatness around the world. Yes, I think that is something to be shamed for.
As most people know on here, especially Kiva has additional needs, so I had planned it out quite strategically of where to go, what times, etc., etc., to try to ensure that she was able to manage and cope, and it totally was not what it was advertised to be. I totally understand it was not meant to be. Lots of people are saying about it was K-pop Demon Hunters. It was a K-pop genre thing advertised as this, right? And what we seen and got on stage was not that. Half naked people, belly tops, hot pants, no pants on, touching themselves in inappropriate places, dancing inappropriately, that ways in which children did not need to see.
Now, I do understand, like, why you would be annoyed, but I'm just not really seeing any accountability getting taken here. You know, like, in the comments, this person is saying, like, they did research what they were going to see, but we've just read out exactly what it is, and I just don't really, like, understand how you can't see what it was going to be. Have you not watched any music videos from K-pop before? Like, you know, the thing that you did pay the money to see? Have you only seen K-pop Demon Hunters? Because that's what I think the crack is here. Wait, is this what the children and parents were crying at? Was this woman shaking watching this? Don't you say, I'm shaking? I'm absolutely shaking, love. Really? What, that they're singing into each other's eyes? Christ, love, I really don't think that you should really get into K-pop. I don't think you can handle. This is a disgrace. This is. Oh. The nudity. Bloody hell. Would it kill you to put some clothes on, people? Absolutely shocking. Never in my life have I seen something like that on stage. The caption of this is, I don't usually post things like this, but tonight hit different. My God, this is so deep. This was supposed to be a very special night for so many kids, including my own, based on the advertising for the SSE K-pop show. Families expecting something very different, including K-pop Demon Hunters, as it is clearly shown on all their marketing and advertising, and this was not the case. But it was never clearly shown that it was about K-pop Demon Hunters. Never in the title did it say that. I don't know where you've got this from. It said one line in the second paragraph of the description, which you have to click see more to see, where it said there might be songs inspired by K-pop Demon Hunters, but it didn't say the show was revolving around that. I am trying to look at this again from the parent point of views as well. I do think that they're just annoyed because they were trying to give their children a really good, like, first concert, and I can imagine you would be annoyed if you got there and you realised it wasn't actually what you thought it would be. But also, you should be able to recognise that, you know, you do have to take some responsibility for you booking this. Like, the top comment of this is, why did everyone assume it was a K-pop Demon Hunters? K-pop is a whole genre. That's like going to a heavy metal gig and crying because it's not all Metallica. Exactly. Someone has also, like, put the actual poster that was used on socials, and as you can see, not once here does any word say K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, it is K-pop, but no Demon Hunters alongside it, not even in small print. There is tribute in small print, you know, but obviously, if you see a poster and you're going to spend your money, you probably do inspect the entire poster. You don't just go, yeah, I'll book that, like, off like a quick glance. Especially people that booked hotels and everything.
Anyone who's going to K-pop Demon Hunters in the SSE Arena.
Sorry, love. What show is that? K-pop Demon Hunters. There isn't. I'm looking on the SSC website. I can't see that. Where are you getting this information from?
Don't go. Do not go. You have been. Yep. You've been absolutely robbed, blind, scammed, pure scam. Don't go. Like, we've just left. Like, I'm going. I have no words. No words.
Bro, like, now I'm falling into the trap of, how did this many people just not read it? Like, how did this many people... Is this how easy people are to be influenced? Is this why there's so many influencers who make a lot of money? Like, there's people talking to people, and nobody, like, seems to know why they've booked this. Like, if it was free and you were able, like, you know, you're walking past and you saw the sign and you went in and it wasn't what you expected, fair enough, because you haven't, like, strategically planned this. But people have, like, looked at this poster multiple times and still went, yeah, that's about K-pop Demon Hunters.
Or the K-pop Demon Hunters tribute act. Stay home, honestly.
But again, love, you're making a show up. What show is the K-pop Demon Hunters tribute act? That is not advertised anywhere. We're just making shows up at this point.
We took my 5-year-old granddaughter. It was her first ever big concert, so she was really excited, really looking forward to it. This was her birthday present for her 5th birthday. We got there and it was Now, the first one is that comes at me and says, oh, the parents didn't read the description, blah, blah, blah. I have one word for you. Bollocks.
Guys, she's got... We're only lying. I don't know how we're going to come back from this. Let's listen.
We read the description. We knew it was K-pop. We knew it wasn't just Demon Hunters. But if you're going to use Demon Hunters as all your advertising material for visuals, then you have to expect that people are going to expect Demon Hunters. Now, on top of that, the mics weren't working.
But love, they didn't use K-pop Demon Hunters in the advertising. Unless, look, I will be proven wrong on this because I'm not a huge fan of the show. I haven't seen it, okay? But I know what the characters look like. And the characters that they put on their advertisement, yes, were animated, and you could say they took inspiration from K-pop Demon Hunters. But if you actually look at them, they're not the same characters. Like, I don't think they are. So I can't find this marketing material that has the actual K-pop Demon Hunters on it. Someone said this as well. Can you please direct me to the advertising material that uses Demon Hunters? I keep seeing people say this, but I can't find it. They weren't in the advertisement. They used animated characters with very similar art style, so I can see how parents got confused. Again, I can see how parents got confused. Like, initially, I'd be like, oh, I thought this was the K-pop Demon Hunters, you know, because very similar style, whatever. Like, first glance, I can understand it. But when you're actually going through the steps of planning to go, I feel like you need to double, treble check this.
The singers weren't singing. They were lip-syncing badly and not in time. The dances, oh my God. First of all, they were highly sexualised for a kid's audience. And secondly, half of the dancers didn't even know what they were doing. One of the girls was in the wrong place that many times. She kept tripping up one of the other girls. One of the guys was just off dancing on his own while the group was dancing on the other side of the stage doing something completely different.
I do find it hilarious how entitled some people are that they think they know better than the choreographers that have worked on this entire routine. You know, also, like, it wasn't meant to be on an arena show. Like, this was because so many parents think it's K-pop Demon Hunters. So they probably are a little bit overwhelmed anyway. And there's going to be a couple of mistakes because they're not, like, you know, millionaire, tribute, singer, professional artists in their own right. They're trying to do the best with what they've done under the circumstances. I like this comment. I went to Imagine Dragon and they didn't bring out the dragons, so gutted. Oh, refund! Put it there. It's like my M&M experience. Everyone's having it.
Were you at the K-pop tribute event in Belfast last night? Well, the almost sold-out show at the SSE Arena has received major backlash on social media. Thousands of young fans attended the K-pop Forever tribute show, with many dressing up as their favourite characters from the K-pop Demon Hunters. However, many parents have hid out at the event, claiming it didn't reflect the promotion of the show. Others criticised the sound quality and the adult costumes used. Stephen Hunter bought his 10-year-old daughter Rebecca tickets for her Christmas present. He told the Irish News his heart broke for her when she didn't enjoy the night. He said overall the night was a shambles with poor sound quality and microphones cutting in and out throughout the show. He said people were getting up and leaving 20 minutes in. Laura Matthews attended the show with her children and said the show was inappropriate for kids with swearing words and provocative dancing. She said, my daughter wanted to leave as soon as it started. But
now, you know, regarding the sound quality and stuff, that is actually fair criticism. Like, if people have criticism of that or, you know, just things to do with the production, completely fair. But again, the only reason why it's at a huge arena like this, which they weren't prepared for, is because people mistakenly bought the ticket. The sound quality was probably perfect for the original venue that they had booked for this. Now, like I said, the SSE Arena that this tour did take place in actually made their own statement. I don't know why, but they have. We are aware of some feedback received following the K-pop Forever tribute show this evening at the arena. This show, played in Belfast tonight as part of a world tour, and the content, design and choreography has been built to represent the full K-pop genre, featuring songs from BTS, Blackpink and Cat's Eye, as well as 8 hits from Demon Hunters, including Golden Takedown and Soda Pop. Whilst the majority of customers enjoyed the show, we understand that this was not what some expected. However, we are content that the show delivered this evening was an area standard tribute to the entire K-pop genre. And I kind of like that because they've backed the act. You know, they haven't pandered to these people that got it wrong just in case, you know, these people kind of boycott the arena. They've went, no, like, we were part of the advertisement. We cleared the advertisement. It advertised exactly what it was going to be and they delivered on that. If you didn't realise that this is what it was, that's on you. Come on the SSE Arena. This makes me want to go there more.
I'm just seeing one of the K-pop Belfast mums saying, and I quote, K-pop, in my opinion, is K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh my god, this is just too good, man. Genuinely, like, I really hope that there is like a, I don't know, like a rap or like a hip-hop concert, and I'm just gonna go complaining that it's not about the movie Straight Out of Compton, just because I can, just because I've got the ability to do it.
Right, see all the people that are trying to get the refunds about the K-pop Demon Hunters thing, can you let me know how you get on? Because I have just realised that I have bought tickets for Pitbull this year, and it's not a dog.
Oh, you're joking, love. I bought them tickets too. What, it's not a dog on stage, like walking around and someone picks up its poo? Should have read that description, guys.
It's like some bald guy that's going to come out and sing songs. I totally thought, because it said Pitbull, that it was going to be like a dog show or something. So, like, I'm really pissed off about this. I have booked tickets to go to London, and it's in a park, so I was like, it's in Hyde Park. It's obviously going to be dogs. And now, apparently, some dude that's going to come out, I think he like has a bald head or something, but I just presumed because it said Pitbull that it was about pitbulls.
Do you know what, love? I'd get a refund. Right, you don't want to take your kids there and then them start crying and then never go to a concert ever again. And I'd bloody sue that perv on stage, that baldy perv. He's wanting everyone to bring their dogs just so we can have a good look at them. Yeah, I'd be definitely on his arse, love.
Guys, I've just woken up and I've just seen all the videos about the K-pop concert in Belfast. No, I can't cope. Why is there people being like, I am absolutely disappointed, I am crying my eyes out. Oh my god, literally didn't even say K-pop Demon Hunters, literally says K-pop concert. Like, do you actually think...
Oh my god, this is one of my favourite things I've made a video on in ages. This is just brilliant, man.
What's happening, guys? Absolutely fuming here. So naturally jumped into the car. Last night, went to see a show. 50 quid a ticket. Me and the boys went to go see what we thought was K-pop Semen Hunters. And instead of the show we thought it was going to be, which was Magic Mike with a bit of salt and chili flavouring, nah, instead we just got a bunch of floozies doing karaoke for about 2 hours. And it was terrible. It was terrible.
Sorry, I don't know what show he's watching, but K-pop Semen Hunters? Is that a thing? Oh, God, shocking. Why would you need Semen Hunters? What is a Semen Hunter? That sounds horrific. Not even the Avengers could beat them.
So a few months ago, I was at work and a girl that I work with told me she'd recently bought tickets for a K-pop Demon Hunter show because a child in her life really liked the film. It was something that I possibly considered for somebody. So I looked at the tickets that same day while I was in work, read the description, seen immediately, right, so my colleague is mistaken, this isn't.
I love this because this is somebody that is on, you know, has been on both sides, like, saw it and actually researched about it. It was like, oh no, this is actually not about K-pop Demon Hunters, which totally eradicates everyone else's opinion in this video who said it was.
Based around K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, they were mentioned in the description about that there would be some songs, but it very clearly stated at the time that it was focused on K-pop as a genre, not focused on the film. So after looking at the description, I decided that same day, no, it's not something I'm interested in. I don't listen to K-pop, so it's obviously not for me. So all of the people who are saying that it was false advertising, it's not false advertising. They did play some K-pop Demon Hunters songs. The characters on the poster were, don't get me wrong, probably inspired by the characters from the film, but they were not the same characters, and everybody's saying they knew what they were doing to try and get people to buy tickets. Have you ever heard of advertising? I think this is probably symptomatic of a bigger problem where people can't just accept anymore that something wasn't for them. It's that whole bean soup theory or whatever you call it. It's not exactly the same principle, but it's within a very similar vein. So a mum buys tickets for a show which she mistakenly thinks is centered around a film that her kids really like and watch all the time. She gets to the show. She realizes that her kids are disappointed because she falsely believed that it was completely based around this film, and this is what she's been hyping it up as to her children. The children are obviously disappointed. They're probably a little bit upset because children are quite irrational in that way. But rather than the mother thinking to herself, okay, I'll take this as a learning experience. I will make sure if there's anything like this in the future, I will read the description and the poster properly, and I'll just chalk this up to a learning curve. No, that can't happen. You have to open your phone and make a TikTok about how you've been scammed, how you need a refund immediately. It's just like nobody can accept responsibility for their own actions anymore.
By the way, this TikTok is from someone called Shauna.thedead. Definitely check it out if you want to, or her other content like centered around this, because that is the perfect summary of this entire situation. People are so entitled that they can't take responsibility anymore. People's egos won't let them be wrong. Like, they'd rather look like an idiot trying to prove their innocence than just admit they're wrong and everyone can be like, you know what, I respect that, like, I can see how you were misled. Because if a lot of the people did go, oh, like, I was misled here, like, this is on me, people would give them a bit more sympathy and be like, I can understand why. But it's because they're coming with so much heat and being so defensive that it makes you not want to look at it from their point of view. Now, she mentioned bean soup theory, which is like, you know, you see every kind of NPC comment this in a TikTok comment section. But it basically refers to somebody watching a video and them going, oh, I don't like this, then they have to tell the person they don't like it, and it must be like altered so that they like it, just them, despite like millions of people might have liked it. And it is a growing thing with social media, and it's definitely making so many more people more entitled. Like, they think that everything should revolve around them, even if loads of people like it. Like, for some reason now, and I don't know why it is, but a lot of people can't accept that this just isn't for them. Like, they were mistaken. They're not actually a fan of whatever they thought they were a fan of. And that's fine. You can go off and you can have your own hobbies. You can have your own interests. Chances are you'll love them and someone else won't like them. But why do we need to tell everyone? Why do we need to say, oh, it's a scam, this is the worst thing ever? It's not. You just didn't like it, and that's fine, and that's normal. It's one of the most infuriating things. It's like if something's advertised as something and it delivers on that and you didn't like it, we don't want to hear your opinion, unfortunately. We don't want to hear your opinion unless it's valid criticism, like I said, you know, the sound quality and stuff. Then fair play, go on, make a video about it. But if it's anything else like what you've talked about, we don't care. I do kind of feel sorry for the cast that, you know, have really worked on this, and all the people behind the scenes that have worked on this show to kind of, you know, create something which people would be happy about. At the end of the day, it's not like a roast thing or like a comedian thing where they're taking the out of people. They genuinely just love this genre of, you know, music, and they want to showcase it to the world. They're not trying to, you know, harm anyone or anything, yet the amount of hate that has been brought to their door is so harsh. Like, I found a few vlogs of them vlogging before the actual show, and they just look so happy and proud to be at the arena, which makes it so much worse.
You guys, it's showtime! Gotta get Daddy flowers.
Look at them so happy, not knowing what was about to come. Don't do it, guys! Guys, save yourselves! No! Anyway, Donuts, I hope you enjoyed this video. I have absolutely loved covering this. I wonder if we're ever going to get anything like this again. I mean, there was the Willy Wonka thing, and now there's this. Let me know what you think the next big thing is going to be. If you do want to watch another video from me where I talk about a current situation, click this video right here. It's on a woman called Michaela Noguera, and honestly, if you think that everything in this video was bad, you have seen nothing yet until you learn about this woman.
Cam Kirkham, baby.